One
is the
scene,
number.
a million.
But
What
you
would
have millions.
Yeah.
Don't you have millions? How much do you have left? Like,
What do you feel like? You're stressing me out.
you have left. How much did she leave with?
Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino both went on the Flagrant podcast, and well, we all knew something good was going to come out of this one. Andrew Schulz was taking shots at Khalyla, essentially calling out Bobby Lee, asking him how much money did she take, asking him about his finances, and also hinting at the fact that Bobby Lee is now doing way better, that he is now no longer with Khalyla. And Bobby Lee's answer was pretty wild. Also, they named the podcast "My Ex Is Not Getting Anything," which I think is pretty interesting and says a lot. So let's get right into it.
We weren't married, dude.
Say again?
We weren't married.
No, during the process.
And there's
how
no
much?
common law thing in California.
No, but like
yeah,
how
there
much
literally
did she-
is common. That literally is common
Not
law.
in California. Look it up.
There 100% is common law in California.
Google it.
Google it right now. Somebody Google it, please.
Mark has a computer that you were insulting.
That is 100%
The
there.
funny thing is, it is.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
Google it. It's not. And what are you gonna do if I win?
Common law marriage in California.
Oi!
No chance.
There isn't.
What does it say?
Does not recognize common law marriage, even though California does not have common law marriages. Unmarried people have been together for an extended period of time do still get some rights.
Yeah,
But-
there
but-
is
but I'll
rights.
tell you
There's
what-
laws that
Can I,
protect.
can I tell you what those rights are?
Yes.
That's only in situations where, let's suppose I was paying mortgage, she was
Damn.
paying my mortgage with me,
Yeah.
then she has more rights. But I pay the mortgage.
Schulz.
Yeah, yeah.
You know he's looked this up.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple of things to unpack here. Bobby Lee again mentioned that Khalyla was getting nothing, but notice how he brought up the fact that California is not a common law state, which is funny because nobody in the room, including myself, knew what that meant. But he clearly did, and the fact that he was so confident about it makes me think that he actually spoke to a lawyer or somebody told him about this and he knew what he was talking about. Santino also did mention that they were talking to Bobby Lee's manager, you know, when Andrew Schulz brought up the whole the HBO money situation, which I think is pretty interesting. Keep that in mind.
my God.
He did keep all of his bread, and he's got a lot. We called his business manager on the way to Staten Island. Didn't we? Didn't we call him on the way to Staten Island?
No.
Yeah, we did.
And before we continue, if you guys can please hit the subscribe button and the like button, it really helps out the channel a lot. And most of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed, so please hit the subscribe button below. I'll try to summarize this as best as possible, but you can correct me if I'm wrong on the comments below. So essentially what common law marriage is the government, the state, giving couples that have lived together a certain amount of time marriage rights. So for example, if you and your girlfriend have lived together and you're in one of these states, if you've lived together long enough but you're not, you know, legally or traditionally married, if you didn't file all the paperwork, you technically, but you act married, you are technically married. California is not one of these states, so technically Bobby Lee is safe in terms of, you know, his house and finances. I think, you know, I'm sure there's still a way that Khalyla can do something, but I'm just explaining what that means. However, he did emphasize that he is the one who pays for the mortgage, the one that makes the mortgage payments, so therefore she gets nothing. She has no right. And the reason why that is important is because from what I know, if let's say Bobby Lee's house is only under his name, which I think it is, if his house is only under his name, but Khalyla had been helping him financially with the mortgage payments or something with that house, technically she could have a case and sue him to try and get compensated for all the money that she spent. However, Bobby Lee said that she didn't because he was the one that paid the mortgage, which clearly tells us that Bobby Lee is way sharper, much smarter than what he likes to make people believe. Now, the next interesting thing is how Andrew Schulz asked this next question, because at first he asked, how much money do you have left, or how much money did she take? And then switched up the question to how much is she taking? This could simply be a divorce joke, you know, about her taking half of his things whenever they split up or whatever. Or it could be Schulz trying to ask him how much money she has taken from him overall. We all know Andrew Schulz is deep in the Bobby Lee and Brendan Schaub drama, so I'm sure he's aware of the rumors that are out there about Khalyla taking money from Bobby Lee. Because remember when Brendan Schaub was on Tiger Belly back then, during the entire drama, he was explaining what information he had on Khalyla that he didn't want to expose out there because it was pretty bad information. And he said that it was way worse than just gold digging accusations, because he himself said that, you know, gold digging is not illegal, so, or it's not a crime. So
Real quick, can I say this?
Yeah.
The information I got, that open relationship, it's not like anybody did a crime. That's not really breaking news. I can't hold that over your head. The other information you gave me is the bad one, which I don't want to get into. That I don't want to bring up. That's not fair to you guys or anybody.
We can get into that.
Wait, what is that other thing?
Yeah, we can get into that.
The other.
Wait, hold on. Let me
Okay.
actually.
Yeah.
Probably let's assume that it's the same old narrative of me.
But clearly this one is just pure speculation and for fun. And the final shot was taken when Andrew Schulz was complimenting Bobby Lee for how well he was doing recently, for how much work he was putting in, and how much his life recently had changed, and then said this.
It can happen. Without me, there'd be no magic.
His responsibility is lately has been incredible.
Really?
Super.
Yeah, I'm changing. Dude,
Method.
I'm being real. I'm
Method.
changing.
What do you think's the difference?
50.
It's an age thing.
You're 50 exactly.
When Saget and Louis Anderson died,
You thought you were third for sure.
Happens.
I
You
thought I
thought
was
you
next.
belonged in that group? Yo.
The funny thing is you can clearly hear Alex Media laughing in the background, because clearly Andrew Schulz was taking a shot at Khalyla, saying that Bobby Lee was way better off now that he is no longer with her, and he framed it as a question, which is clearly true, and we can all see it. And I actually think it's pretty cool that, you know, Andrew Schulz called it out and brought it up, and it's gassing up Bobby Lee for doing what he's doing. I mean, he actually brought up that they had dinner the night before, I think, and Bobby Lee went there with a friend, a lady that he claimed was a friend. So that'll be very interesting what that's all about. But it's a clear night and day difference from, you know, Bobby Lee before the Brendan Schaub drama and Bobby Lee after the entire drama and the breakup. Did Brendan Schaub unintentionally save Bobby Lee's life? But last, Andrew Santino did mention that him and Bobby Lee were going to do a Bad Friends theater tour next year. So if you want to see them together, which a lot of people do, Bad Friends, the podcast is completely crushing it. You can do so next year. Also, if you made it this far, again, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. It really helps out a ton. And we have new merch available that you can find at comedyenforcement.com. Link in the description, maybe in the comments. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And that's all we have for today. See ya.